Nation podcast. The B Nation podcast, Miguel Tello.
The world is watching horrible news between Russia and Ukraine. Here on the B Nation podcast is all about music, but we thought that it could be interesting to do an analysis on this week's episode about the global impact of Russian war in our industry. And it's always a pleasure to start this episode of the B Nation podcast with fantastic guest. He is Sam MACPHERSON. Sam, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
How Did You Dress for the Rain? Brand new single. Congratulations on such a fantastic song, man.
Thank you so much. Excited about it.
This is the B Nation podcast. I am Miguel Tello, and we are presenting you episode 4. This one is called The Global Impact of Russian War. And now, Lola is here, and she's bringing you one more time the summary.
On episode 4, the biggest story is the global impact of Russian war. We are analyzing the reactions of different sectors in the music industry. Our record of the week is I Think I'm God by Andy Case.
I think I'm God. You better praise me. You better get down on your knees. Oh, baby boy, you wanna play me, but you don't know how bad you gon' break me. You never met a woman like me. I think I'm God. I think I'm God.
Maggie SZABO is back, and this time is presenting her rework on the iconic Believe with Ollie Harper.
Hi, I'm Maggie SZABO, and you're listening to the B Nation podcast.
Dasha stayed with us during the whole episode talking about her incredible new single.
Hi, I'm Dasha, and you're listening to the B Nation podcast.
New Music Friday brings the latest tunes from Wild Youth, Alex Angelo, Niley Per NOTD, and Rosie. And now, Miguel is with Sam MACPHERSON, who is introducing his new single, How Do You Dress for the Rain?
Hi, I'm Sam MACPHERSON, and you're listening to the B Nation podcast.
The latest industry news, some announcements, and as always, we will bring you the best new music from around the world. Welcome to the B Nation podcast.
How are you guys? How are you doing? Welcome to another episode of the B Nation podcast, where we are bringing you the best new music from around the world. And if you think you have it, please send us an email to podcast@thebnation.com, podcast@thebnation.com, or you can check our website www.thebnation.com, or you can check our socials on Instagram and TikTok under the username The B Nation Podcast. We're gonna start this episode here on the B Nation Podcast with an incredible guest. That he is Sam MACPHERSON. Sam, how are you?
I'm well, my friend. How are you?
Congratulations for this single, How Do You Dress for the Rain? It's a fantastic song, and I think I really love how you did with this title something that for me it's one of the most uncertain things that we have in life, which is the weather. You know?
Sure.
And I want to ask you, how do you get inspired on this track? And then obviously what can you tell me about this song in particular?
Sure. This song in particular, I was just trying to connect the dots between, what I was experiencing and something that everyone experiences, whether or not they're in a relationship or whether or not they're experiencing any type of romantic uncertainty. I think everyone can relate to uncertainty in planning your life around the weather. So this song is kind of just connecting those two dots. And I think helps to tell the story.
That question is actually one of the most uncertain ones that we have in life. How do you dress for the rain?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. When especially here in London, let me tell you, that's my daily question.
Yeah. In London, I feel like people ask that question more than anywhere else, probably.
Exactly. I want to ask you, Sam, have you thought about doing a music video for the track?
Yeah, I have. I've been putting a lot of effort into a lot of other creative things, and it seems like music videos nowadays are falling flat unless they're really, really thought out. So I just want to make sure that if I do a music video, it's very intentional, and I think about every part of it. And I kind of want to wait until I can give that all of my energy.
How do you dress for the rain? How do you brace for the pain, right?
That's the one. Okay, you're about to listen to my new single, How Do You Dress for the Rain?
Make it hard, make it easy. Either way, let me know. 'Cause I could fight if you ask me. I'll give you space, let you go. When I come close to giving in, you call me, make it feel like it always did. I keep waiting for the sky to fall apart. How do you dress for the rain? How do you brace for the pain of a heart not fully broken? How do you ask her to stay? How do you know to walk away when the words are left unspoken? Make it hurt, say you miss me. See if I'm still hanging on. Play it safe and keep your distance, 'cause you know that you're not coming home. When I come close to giving in, you call me, make it feel like it always did. I keep waiting for the sky to fall apart. How do you dress for the rain? How do you brace for the pain of a heart not fully broken? How do you ask her to stay? How do you know to walk away when the words are left unspoken? How do you dress for the rain? How do you dress for the rain?
It's MACPHERSON that he is with us here on the B Nation podcast. Congratulations once again for the track, because right now I believe that you're on tour, isn't it?
I am on tour. Yeah, I'm coming to you live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And how is like going across the US? Is that a good experience?
It's amazing. There's nowhere else, or there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. Playing live is my thing. So it's been a lot of fun.
Question: what's next for you, man? Do you plan more tour in 2022? What can you tell us about also as well in music? Like any songs that they are scheduled to be released?
There's going to be no shortage of music from me this year. So the next song will not be far after this one. And hopefully we'll continue touring and doing all of that.
All right, man. I know that you're busy. I just want to say thank you so much for being on the B Nation podcast. We wanted to obviously to speak a little bit more about the song, How Do You Dress for the Rain. Stream it, download it, and man, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And we are jumping straight to our next guest, which is the super talented Dasha. How are you, girl?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Welcome back to the B Nation podcast. And I just want to say that I personally love to play a song that is called Fuck You.
Yes, I can't wait. This is my song called Fuck You.
And I admire you for that. And how do you feel, girl, about this release?
This release has been honestly a pretty emotional one for me. I wrote it about a very personal situation with a friend, and but I think the coolest part about releasing this song is I've realized that so many people relate to what I was writing about, you know, an ex-best friend fucking you over and this whole big breakup. And it's been honestly really comforting for me, and I know for my fans who have reached out, knowing, wow, I'm actually not alone in this feeling. So it's been cool.
Exactly. Dasha, we're going to do something because we're going to be talking about the song during the whole episode. So I'm going to ask you if you can stay with us during the episode, and we're going to chat a little bit later on more about the track, which, by the way, I personally love it. All right?
All right, sounds good.
Coming up on the B Nation podcast, Maggie SZABO is on the show presenting her reward of the iconic Believe. We are doing an analysis of the global impact of the Russian war within the music industry and much more. But now it's time to tell you a little secret. Here on the B Nation podcast, we are working on the next 5 episodes, and you shouldn't miss episode 8 that we are gonna release on April 8th because it's gonna be an Eurovision special. That's everything what I have to tell you. That's everything that we can tell you right now here on the B Nation podcast. But for now, it's time to listen our record of the week. It's an amazing song that is called I Think I'm God by Andy Case.
Please don't call me crazy or take this the wrong way, but this life, it doesn't faze me. Not sure what to say, but sometimes when I get high, I think I'm God. You better praise me. You better get down on your knees. Oh, baby boy, you wanna play me, but you don't know how bad you're gonna break me. Oh, you never met a woman like me. I think I'm God. I think I'm God. So praise me. They say, girl, don't have an ego. Please don't run your mouth like that. But all these people, I wish they could feel how I feel, but they don't sometimes. When I'm this high, I think I'm God. You better praise me. You better get down on your knees. Oh, baby boy, you wanna play me, but you don't know how bad you're gonna break me. Oh, you never met a woman like me. I think I'm God. I think I'm God. So praise me. You better praise me. You better get down on your knees. Oh, baby boy, you wanna play me, but you don't know how bad you're gonna break me. Oh, you never met a woman like me. I think I'm God. I think I'm God.
Our next guest, she was on the B Nation podcast a few weeks ago to have a discussion about this year's Eurovision Song Contest. But now she is coming to the show to present her latest release with Ollie Harper, and it's that fantastic track that is Believe. Please welcome Maggie SZABO. Maggie, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Welcome one more time to the B Nation podcast. Always a pleasure to have you here on the show. And this time you are coming to have a discussion to talk about Believe, which is the fantastic cover from Cher and that collaboration that you did with Ollie Harper. My question, first of all, is how you ended up being on this track with Ollie, and why that's such an iconic song that is Believe.
Oh my gosh, such an iconic song. So Ollie Harper is this amazing producer. He's from the UK, actually. He's not too far from London. And him and I have worked together actually on a few songs and a few releases already. And they've all been original songs. We've written them. We've worked on them together from the start. And he hit me up, a few months ago saying he really wanted to do a cover of Believe by Cher. And I was like, oh my God, that's actually a great idea because it's such an iconic song. Everyone knows the song. And I haven't really heard many remakes of the song before. So I thought it would be a really fun thing to do. So he started working on a track and he had this whole vision of how how it was going to go. So, you know how it works nowadays. I recorded it here at my home studio, and I sent him the vocals. And he basically got to work on the track part of it. And it's, you know, it's just such a cool thing that someone like Ollie, who's based in the UK, and I can collaborate and work on a song together, and we're like, you know, hundreds of miles away. So that's really how it came about. It was his idea, and I'm just so excited how it turned out, because I've always been a huge fan of that song, and I think it'll be like a fun new way to remake it.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, that the remake of the track, it ended up being fantastic. You know, it ended up being absolutely great. Do you know if Ollie plans to release any visuals for the track?
That's a very good question. I know the label sometimes puts out lyric videos, so that might happen. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Maggie, and what is next for you? Because I just want to ask you, first of all, like, if are you planning to obviously to release more music, like obviously like you as the lead singer, or do you have any collaborations like coming up?
Yeah, so obviously with the Ollie songs coming out, and I just recently put out a song called History with Max Styler. So the year has been off to a really great start. And then I have just my own solo stuff coming out starting in April, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm working on like a live streaming performance that will be shot here in LA. But it'll be fun because kind of everyone will be able to tune in and watch it from everywhere in the world. So there's definitely a lot of fun stuff going on. And then I've been, you know, writing songs for some other artists. Obviously, the last time we spoke about Chanel, and that was really cool for Eurovision. And then there's another artist, Belinda. She's actually from Spain, I think, and she also lives in Mexico.
Yeah,
and
I know
she's
her.
starring. Yeah, so she's starring in like a Netflix show. So I wrote the theme song with her, and I went out to Mexico to help her record it. So that's going to be coming out, I think, in a couple months. So yeah, it's been good. There's a lot of stuff happening.
You're busy, right?
Yeah, it's good. Trying.
Being very, very busy. Let me ask you one question about songwriting, because one of the things that we're doing here on the show is I have a question that I always ask, because I like to know like different point of views. Like, for example, if you have to remember all the songs that you've written in the last 6 months, what is normally the common thing for you as a songwriter that it comes first into your head? Obviously, it depends on the situation, right? But it will be the title, the melody, or the lyrics.
That's a really good question. And honestly, every song is totally different because it depends on basically how it starts. Like sometimes if I'm working with Ollie, let's say, he'll send me a track. So the key and the rhythm will be there. And then I start with a melody. And then from there is kind of when I fit the lyrics in. But recently I wrote a song by myself, and that one started with a little lyric idea, and then I kind of worked on the melody with it, and then came like the track. So it totally always depends, which is why it's, you know, music is so fun, because it's completely unpredictable. And even with, you know, inspiration and music ideas, it always happens a different way. So it keeps me on my toes. But a lot of the time, I like to start with a chorus melody first, just because the chorus melody is the part, obviously, that's repeated the most in the song. And that's, you know, you try and make that the most memorable part of the song. So anytime I write a song, I always try and start with the chorus idea. Because once you get that, then the rest is easy.
Exactly. And I heard people saying that from the title, when you have a concept as well, like it's also as well easy to keep writing about the song, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you want to have like at least what the song is going to be about, and the storyline and the concept, and that always, you know, gets summed up in the chorus. So that's why it's always just such a good place to start.
And I just want to say thank you so much, Maggie, for being on the show. You
are about to listen to my upcoming new single, Believe, with Ollie Harper.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. Don't set that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it, but after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you? Well, I can't do that. No, there's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. 'Cause I've had time to think it through, and maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough
It's always a pleasure to speak to Maggie SZABO on the show. Coming up on the B Nation podcast, Dasha talks about her brand new single, Back You, and we are playing the brand new single from Alex Angelo. But for now, it's time to play the brand new single from Wild Youth, and this song is called 17.
We sleep in all day and stay out all night. If our parents asked, then we'd always lie. Take me right back. Take me right back. We'd do anything just to waste our time. We were hanging in lanes in the shops till night. Take me right back. Oh, take me right back. And late night drives, listening to Lennon with my friends for life. Nothing about the future even crossed our minds. We weren't even thinking at all. I miss the nights drinking in a local park, stumbling up the driveway after dark, hoping that my dad won't see. Take me right back to 17. The world was everything I thought that it could be. Love was just a girl living next to me, living in a teenage dream. Take me right back to 17. Sit around, smoke a roll of cigarettes, wearing Tommy jeans and sweater vests. So take me right back. Oh, take me right back. Oh, late night drives, listening to Lennon with my been thinking it all. I miss the nights drinking in a local park, stumbling up the driveway after dark, hoping that my dad will see. Take me right back to 17. The world was everything I thought that it could be. And love was just a girl living next to me, living in a teenage dream. Take me right back to 17. Take me right back, take me right back, take me right back to 17. Take me right back, take me right back. I'm missing out, drinking in our local park, stumbling up the driveway after dark, hoping that my dad will sing. Take me right back to 17. For the world was everything I thought that it could be, and love was just a girl who lived next to me, living in a teenage dream. Take me right back to 17. Take me right back, take me right back, take me right back to 17. Take me right back, take me right back.
So we're here on the B Nation podcast, and today we have the pleasure to speak to Dasha, that she's on the show. Dasha, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great.
Your new single, fantastic new song that is called Fuck You. And you were like mentioning before that obviously it's a song that like a lot of your fans, a lot of like the people that they listen to the song that they obviously relate. And honestly, I was like thinking, who can not relate to the track? Because honestly, I was like listening to the lyrics, you know, and there is like one, for example, one liner for me that it hits into straight into the heart, which is like, I trust you with a lot of my confessions. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. That one, it's wow. Who didn't have an experience like that in your life, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the line is, I thought that I could trust you with my confessions, but you turned all my secrets to bloody weapons. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it's just like friendships, you know, fall apart and they come together and they fall apart. And I think, honestly, like friendship breakups are way, way, way more painful than any romantic boyfriend, girlfriend, partner breakup you could ever be with. So, yeah.
Right. And I want to ask you about the song. Tell me a little bit more about the track. Like, how did it ended up happening? Obviously, writing a song like that. Obviously, I imagine that is more into a personal experience. Don't want to ask you for that. It's like ask you more like about how was like the moment into you go into the studio and then obviously like made a song, and obviously like did you have, for example, like any insecurities in terms of like releasing a track obviously with a title like that, let's say like that?
Yeah, I was honestly terrified to release a song, and I almost didn't do it, to be honest. So I went in, I was doing a writing camp for my album that's coming out later this summer, and it was the end of the day on Friday, so everyone was kind of wrapping up, and I just started kind of writing something, and it sounded more like a ballad, a slower song. And then my roommate, my best friend, and also the producer on the song, Elijah Hill, was in the room, and he started kind of playing around with it. And I sang the melody, da, 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 da. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, like heartbreaking, sad. He's like, no, hear me out. And then he came in with the poof, poof, with the drums and the bass. And I was like, oh my God, wait, hold on a second. And then it just totally escalated into this like big rock song. And I'm not a rock artist, but I love like dipping into different genres. And this is obviously a perfect song to go rock because it's called Fuck You. So that's kind of like sonically how the song started. But the whole song in general is about this really horrible best friend breakup that I had. And it's really real. And I didn't want to release it at first because I didn't want to hurt the person I wrote it about. But I'm like, you know what? I write about things that inspire me. You shouldn't have done what you did, you know?
Exactly. That's what an artist is all about. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You say, for example, I'm not a rock artist, you know, but I would probably say, I would suggest that like anyone who obviously listened to the track for the first time, you know, and it doesn't know like the person who's singing the track, you know, I promise you that it will believe totally that it's something that you haven't been doing all your life.
Totally. Yep. Yeah, no, and you got to push limits as an artist, you know, and that's definitely what I did with this song. And I totally got out of my comfort zone, and yeah, it felt good. I recorded it, when was this? This was back in November, I think it was written. Yeah, and then we just finished it up like maybe 2 months ago.
Are you gonna like film a music video for? Is there any music video out?
It's not out yet, but we sure have one coming. So very, very excited about it. Yeah.
I think like the track is a therapy. So obviously to release like emotions or like anger that you might have for that personal experience. Do you think like it was more for you like a therapy? And who do you think is going to be identified with this track?
This song was definitely therapy for me. It was just a stream of consciousness. I know that in the original document that I was writing all the lyrics in, there was pages and pages and pages of just, word vomit of me just, writing all these feelings I had down, blah, 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 blah. It really was therapy. It was like journaling, and then it turned into a song. And I know that, people of all ages can relate to this song. That's what is like one of the cool things about it. Because, no matter what age you are, what gender, whatever your situation is, like you can always relate to a best friend breakup or someone betraying you or, that feeling. And so,
exactly.
Yeah, I love the song for that reason.
Exactly. Right, Dasha, we're going to do something. We're going to keep with the episode, but before we finishing the episode, we're going to hear the track, we're going to hear the song, and I'm going to obviously encourage everyone to stream it just because it's an amazing song, all right? So stay with me 1 second, and I will be right back with Fuck You, which is the brand new single from Dasha. We're going to keep talking to Dasha here on the B Nation podcast, but this is a brand new single from Alex Angelo. There we go.
Thinking about all the times that we used to share, I feel alive when I'm with you. As a confidant and a friend, now I'm wondering why I'm not the one that you choose. Yeah, you know that I ride or die from start to finish. There's a limit as high as the sky when I'm with you. What you need is someone who wants real commitment. Yeah, now I'm just waiting on you. Tell me who drives you home after midnight, gives it all for you. Set you up for the good life. He don't do you like I do. It's always there with an open door, whether you win or lose. 'Cause I was there when you needed more. He don't do you like I do. Thinking about all the problems that you're facing, babe. I don't like the way he treats you. It isn't right, he don't know you or love you the same, the way that I'm loving you. Loving you, girl. Yeah, you know that I ride or die from start to finish. There's a limit as high as the sky when I'm with you. What you need is someone who wants real commitment. Now I'm just waiting on you. Baby, can you tell me who drives you home after midnight, gives it all for you. All for you. Set you up for the good life. He don't do you like I do. Like I do. It's always there with an open door, whether you win or lose. 'Cause I was there when you needed more. He don't do you like I do. If it was up to me, you give me a chance, and you see, but it's up to you. There's just some things that he can't do. Tell me who drives you home after midnight, gives it all for you. Set you up for the good life. He don't do you like I do. It's always there with an open door, whether you win or lose. 'Cause I was there when you needed more. He don't do you like I do.
Do You Like I Do is a brand new single from Alex Angelo that you hear on the B Nation podcast. And for next week, we're going to have on the show a new segment that is called Tastemakers, where you can suggest the music that you're listening to here on the show. We are also inviting artists from any other genres. Send us an email to podcast@thebnation.com, podcast@thebnation.com. For next week, new segment is that it's going to be called Tastemakers here on the B Nation podcast. And now it's time to listen to the brand new single from Nightly They are coming with NOTD, and the song is called About You.
Missed a call and I freaked when I saw your name. Suddenly unannounced, sliding up my screen. I was unaware you could take me there. 7 months on my own, still I'm unprepared. I was good, I was fine, thought I made it out. Found some new things to do to distract myself. I was unaware you could take me here now. I don't wanna think about you no more. Ooh. I don't wanna think about you no, but I do. I keep trying to move on, no, but I can't move on when my head is glued on me and you. I don't wanna think about staying out way too late down on Navy Street, where you laughed when I wiped lipstick off your teeth, and we wrote our names by the bathroom sink. Never thought we were temporary. I don't wanna think about you no more. Ooh. I don't wanna think about you no, but I do. I keep trying to move on, no, but I can't move on when my head is glued on me and you. I don't wanna think about you. Think about you, no, but I do. I keep trying to move on, no, but I can't move on when my head is glued on me and you. I don't wanna think about you.
That was the brand new single from Niley, and it's called About You with NOTD. And the big story this week is the global impact of Russian war in the music industry. And let me tell you that Spotify is no longer earning any money from Russia as it demonetized ads and subscriptions in market. A number of giant and media businesses have reacted to Russian invasion of Ukraine in the past few days by closing their services in the country. Netflix shut down in Russia last week. Apple, meanwhile, has stopped all product sales in the market and suspended advertising on the App Store. And such a move, for example, also as well, in Spotify, they blocked the access for the services in Russia. Spotify is also as well deleting content and has confirmed in the past 24 hours that they stopped the monetization of the ads from Russia. Spotify isn't taking any money out of Russia and obviously isn't passing money onto music right holders. However, there is an important clarification to add. A Spotify spokesperson said that they continue pay to right holders for streams on music in Russia. In other words, Spotify appears to be subsidizing the royalty money to right holders, but not from subscribers in Russia. That is basically what we want to tell you of the current situation right now, because it seems like the music industry is reacting that way about the global impact of Russian war in the music industry. And now it's time to hear the brand new single from Rosie, and this song is called Flow. There we go.
You're so hard it hurts. I've never said those words. When you're in your white t-shirt, I'm like, don't stop. Both hands on my face, makes my skin break out for days. Pray we don't fade away. It's that teenage thing I never had that would have ended bad before the time it takes to see life. walking out the door. Thank God I didn't meet you 10 years ago. 'Cause now I know I'm ready to flow. Stay steady and see you with your head down low. I won't sink this boat, no. I'm ready to flow, flow, baby. I'm ready to flow. Yeah. These days, don't follow worries in my head. I just hang with you instead. Champagne in bed, yeah. These days, the world is burning down outside, but I feel lucky all the time. 'Cause you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Hey, thank God I didn't meet you 10 years ago. 'Cause now I know I'm ready to flow. Stay steady and see you with your head down low. I won't sink this boat. I'm ready to flow, flow. Yeah. This that teenage thing I never had that would have ended bad before the time it takes to see love ain't just he walking out the door. Thank God I didn't meet you 10 years ago. 'Cause now I know, yeah. Stay steady, yeah, I see you with your head down low. I won't say this word. I'm ready to fly. I won't give in to that shit. When we get on the bad shit, won't be no roller coaster. I'm coasting. Give me all your emotions. I'm not a door that's closing. This ain't no roller coaster. I'm coasting. I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling with you. I wanna flow.
Right, so we are arriving towards the end of the episode of the B Nation podcast, and now it's time to play the brand new single from our guest, which is Dasha. And Dasha, how are you?
Doing great, thanks. How are you doing?
Amazing. So it's time to play this, you know what I mean, a song to release emotions, a song to that I hope that people as well that they hear the song, you know, as you said before, it can help them to feel them great, right?
All right. Hey, guys, this is Dasha here, and you're listening to my song called Fuck You.
Is it sweet or sour? My name in your mouth. Sitting in your shower, but it won't wash out. How do you justify your hate for me? I heard you're on some chit-chat, but won't admit it. I bet you always hoped that I wouldn't make it. But jealousy don't make you prettier. You're insecure, but you've got the nerve, so I hope this hurts. Fuck you for all of the damage. The least you could do is bring me a bandage for the knife you learned back that I didn't notice I was under attack. Now I don't want my best friend back. Thought that I could trust you with my confessions, but you turned all my secrets to bloody weapons. Sorry won't patch up all the wounds you made. And is your conscience burning? Do you feel guilty? As someone who has morals, it would have killed me. Should probably go and find a therapist, 'cause you got shit a psychologist can't even fix.
Like, stop being such a fucking bitch! I hate it!
Right, so you just hear Fuck You, which is the brand new single from Dasha, and this is it. Dasha, thank you so much for coming to the B Nation podcast and being with us during the episode. Honestly, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I love doing these with you. It's awesome.
Yeah, and obviously we wish you all the best, obviously, for this release, and we cannot wait to see the music video of the track.
Woo, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And this is it. This is the end of the episode. Remember, the next Friday we have a new one on the BNation.com. Ciao, ciao.
Thanks, guys.